guys, dinner tonight is kale pasta from the CSA, radiatore. So kale pasta with Alfredo sauce and peas. And I'm going to throw in this leftover rotisserie chicken that I pulled off the carcass from Costco that we ate the other night. And that is what is for dinner tonight. So I added the chicken and the peas to the sauce while it was simmering to heat them up. And now I just added back the radiatore, kale, pasta from the CSA. Look how yummy. And that's dinner tonight. There it is, served up. Pasta Alfredo with chicken and peas. Tonight it's just three of us, me, Michael, and Sean. John's in New York and Matthew's at work. So, just three. And then there was three. Yesterday it was and then there was... No, we were all together. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tonight's dinner is cheeseburger, macaroni, and cheese. So I'm using my macaroni from Trader Joe's. I have some white sharp, and I think this is Aussie. No, this is Toscano, but I do have Parmesan. Let me put that back. Waiting for the water to boil. And then I just browned up, this is about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, some salt, some chopped up onions, real small so no one could pick it out. Then you mix the two together, mac and cheese and cheeseburger meat. So that is dinner tonight. Making me some collards. It's some avocado oil, garlic, the collards. We wilt them down, and then I'm going to add pepper and nutritional yeast. Love this dish. And my pasta is still boiling. And I'm making Sean some green beans in the microwave. So there's my collards, and then I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. See, loaded with B vitamins. A little bit of iron, a lot of vitamin B12, zinc, which is good for your immune system. B vitamins are the stress vitamins. You are depleted in B vitamins when you are stressed out. And selenium, which is good for the eyes. Look at that. Look at that. So I know a lot of vegans make like cheese sauce with nutritional yeast. Gives it a cheesy, nutty flavor. I don't know about cheese, but it is good. So these are my veggies. Yeah, when the farmers, one of the farmers told me about this dish, I've been eating my collards. And I never ate them before. All right. And I'm making the cheese sauce. Uh-oh, I'm almost burning it. I had to change the pot because I burnt the flour. But now it's all mixed together. Oh my God, so good. And that is what we're eating. There is dinner all plated up. Cheeseburger, mac and cheese. I have some collards and some green beans. Those things wilt down to like nothing. And Sean is eating his with green beans. Just me and him tonight. Yeah. Michael and Matthew are at their Christmas party with work, and John's still in New York. And that's dinner tonight. So tonight's dinner, it's just me and John. Michael, Matthew, and Sean had Costco pizza because they're going to the movies tonight. So we're having the rotisserie chicken from Costco. I like the thighs. John likes the breasts. And I have CSA lettuce and some Haruki turnips sliced in there for a salad. I also made lemon juice, balsamic, and a garlic oil with Dijon mustard vinaigrette in there. And then from Costco, I bought some of that country French loaf. And we're just going to have some butter. Light and easy. Light and easy. That's what's for dinner tonight. So dinner tonight is penne alla vodka with chicken in it. And I took off all the meat from one of the Costco chickens that we ate a little bit of it, so this was almost the remaining of it. Threw that in there. I'm actually going to cut up some fresh mozzarella and put that in there too. And I do have spinach from the CSA. I think I mentioned it before. This was a dish that we used to get in Rockville Center in a restaurant called Rigatoni's, and they called it chicken Fiorentine. So spinach, although they had more like a chicken cutlet in there, but I just threw in the rotisserie chicken. And that is dinner tonight. So look at that. So I put the spinach in and I cubed up some of the fresh mozzarella, and that's in there too, and it gets all cheese pulley. And I thought I made a lot more sauce. I did 2 cans of tomato sauce, but that penne literally just sucks it up like a sponge. Oh, so good. And I'm just waiting for the broccoli to finish cooking. There it is. Look at that. Spinach. Look at the cheese pull. I put a little garlic powder on the broccoli and some butter. And they're getting cheap with the broccoli now. That 1 bag of frozen broccoli that comes inside the organic frozen broccoli bag from Costco used to feed the 5 of us, and now we're not getting big servings. It didn't even fill up half my microwave dish. Anyway, that is dinner tonight. Guys, tonight's dinner is grilled chicken. John's going to throw these on the grill. I had bought this lemon pepper seasoning blend by bulk from the Urban Market, where I get my lemon oil. So we use that for salads. First time I'm trying this. It smells very lemony. Smell. And so giving it a try. Gonna sprinkle some on. John's gonna grill it up. I put a little bit of olive oil in there. Some of them are still frozen. But tonight, these are red kidney beans, or the small red kidney beans. I did it from dry, so I added them to the crock pot with water, and I had it on high for 4 hours, and I left. So they're nice and soft, but half of these beans I'm going to take out because I want to put them in a chili. So I'm going to make some Puerto Rican beans with that. I'm going to add my sofrito, my garlic, and going to simmer that. I think I'm going to add some pieces of pumpkin too. That's what my grandfather used to make, and it gives it a little sweetness. So I'm going to go in the freezer and get some of those chunks of pumpkin that I cut up after Halloween. And then I'm going to make white rice and a vegetable. I'm not sure what the vegetable is going to be yet. Salad, maybe green beans. I don't know yet. So that is what's for dinner tonight. So I decided on green beans, and these are the frozen green beans from Costco. So I'm just going to micro steam them. This is about 6 minutes, and then I'll put probably some garlic powder and some butter. And then I have my rice cooker going with the white rice. And then to the beans. Now you can't see it that well with all the boiling going on. But to the beans, I did put pieces of pumpkin. So, first time I'm ever doing that. Hopefully it comes out. Cover that just a little bit. I do want the sauce to thicken, so I want some evaporation going on. And John's he's out there. He's getting the grill going. Yay! It's gonna be so good. I actually was thinking about Puerto Rican beans because I was listening the Audible book to Next Year in Havana, and she was having some pernil with rice and some Cuban black beans, and that just got my mouth watering with tostones and maduros. And I'm like, oh, it's been a while. I need some Puerto Rican food. So that's tonight. There it is. Look at the pumpkin. I can't wait to try it. Grilled chicken and green beans. That's dinner tonight. So dinner tonight is garlic bread, green beans with butter and garlic powder, a salad that has tomatoes and Toscano cheese in it. I tossed it with that homemade vinaigrette with olive oil, mustard, Dijon mustard, and lemon juice, and olive oil, Dijon mustard, lemon juice, and balsamic. I think that was it. And then meatballs. So those are those meatballs. The other half of the meatballs that I made, that's simmering a lot. The other half of the meatballs that I made with that 9 pounds of ground beef that I got from Kroger on sale. And I put the mozzarella cheese in it. So this is just simmering in some homemade sauce that I made today. And those are the 2 jars that are going to go away. But that is dinner tonight. Can't wait. And there is dinner. That's John's plate. But we're having salad. And then my plate, I added green beans because I wanted more vegetables. Kids are eating later because they had a late lunch today. But that is dinner tonight. We're at a restaurant called Stony River for Christmas Eve. I got steak au poivre with cream spinach. Look at John's dish. Look at all that blue cheese.
It's all over here. It's too much.
You knocked it off already.
Oh my God.
Matthew got steak and biscuits. Sean got a prime rib sandwich, and Michael got burger, cheeseburger. Merry Christmas! At the size of that cake, holy crap. And I got creme brulee with strawberries. Whoa! Chocolate fudge with fudge and ice cream. For our breakfast on Christmas morning, we usually do monkey bread. This time we changed it up. These are the steak egg rolls that we got from the restaurant yesterday. And I don't think I videotaped it. And I made eggs. So pretty light. It's actually brunch because it's like 12 o'clock right now. But that is breakfast today. Look at that. So these are steak egg rolls. There's some cheese in it, but they give you some chimichurri sauce. And they give you some kind of spicy ranch, which is kind of like, oh, that's not it. But it's kind of like the same sauce that they put on the blooming onion when you go to the Outback. So really, really good. But that's brunch today. Dinner tonight is pesto filled tortellini with Alfredo sauce and veggie blend. Obviously, you've seen that dinner before. And my second Costco rotisserie chicken that I had in the refrigerator. I just heated it up. That is dinner tonight. Dinner tonight is chicken cutlets, which I made a whole package of them. I made some of the bruschetta, diced, halved cherry tomatoes, basil, garlic oil, and fresh mozzarella, all diced up to put on the chicken or the pasta. And then I have water boiling for pasta. I'm going to make the macaroni, but for the past week we've had so much marinara Italian food. So I think what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is drizzle it with some garlic oil, put some butter in it, and Parmesan cheese, and some Italian seasoning or basil. Almost like the lemon bucatini, but without lemon. Actually, maybe I will add lemon. I think I'll do that. Garlic oil, lemon, Parmesan cheese, and then I have some dried up Italian seasoning. I'll throw that in there. And that is dinner tonight. I juiced 2 lemons, threw that in there. We do have, the twins have a friend over. I might make a bag and a half of the macaroni. Maybe I need more. Yeah, I'm going to juice another lemon. 3 lemons. Then some garlic oil. I don't really measure. That looks good. Yep. Garlic oil. And then this is dried basil from my garden. So I'm just going to crush some dried basil in there. And then I'm going to toss that with the pasta when it's done. And then top it with Parmesan cheese and then toss that again. Yummy. There's the basil. Oh my God, it smells so good. That's one thing about summer I miss, is the smell of fresh basil. So when the pasta's done, I'm going to toss that in. If it's not enough, I'll just add more garlic oil to coat the rest of the pasta and then throw the Parmesan cheese in. There it is. Ooh, it smells so good. So I put in the dried basil. I put in the cheese. As you can see, it's sticking. Let me taste it. Doesn't need any more oil. I have broccoli microwaving, and I just turned off the oven. I had it at 380 because my oven, Whirlpool, doesn't work at 375. It keeps shutting off. So I just had to make sure like those thick pieces were cooked throughout, which they are. So I'm just keeping it warm until the microwave is done. And then that is dinner tonight. There it is. So I made broccoli with peas in the microwave. And then that's the lemon macaroni, which I have trouble saying because we're so used to saying lemon bucatini. And then chicken cutlet with bruschetta on top. And that is dinner tonight. Hey guys, so for dinner tonight, I'm making not one, but 2 dishes because the boys don't like sausages. So for me and John, I'm just cooking up some Italian sweet sausages for a peppers, onions, and sausage pasta with like a balsamic vinaigrette. But for the boys, I'm making gnocchi. So I have 2 packages of gnocchi boiling in salt water. And then I have leftover meat with peas from that rice ball bunt that I made for Christmas. I had it frozen, so I'm just cooking that up. I'm going to mix them together, top it with cheese, and bake it for baked gnocchi. So that's dish number 1 for the boys. Sausages are done, and I'm going to slice them. So I want them sliced. I'm not going to leave them whole like that. I'm going to add some onions, and I have some peppers in my freezers that I have to pull out. These 2 are still cooking. Okay, so those 2 are still cooking, but I'm going to put the onions on the side over here. And then I also have the meat still cooking down. It's still a frozen block so that I can mix with the gnocchi. Gnocchi's ready. So I added the onions while those 2 are still cooking. I have my bag of frozen peppers, so I'm going to put some in there. I like more onions than peppers because peppers are so strong, and then the onions get nice and sweet when they get cooked down. So I'm just going to put a few peppers, but mostly onions, and then I got to chop those up when those are ready, and those as well. And they're the peppers. So let that cook down. I should remove those links. That area is the oh wow, tongue twister. The hot part of the pot. Yep. Yeah, the boys don't like sausage, peppers, and onions. So, but me and John do. So I'm making that. And then, of course, there'll be lots of leftovers. And then I saw that I had 2 packages of gnocchi, which is not enough for the 5 of us. So the boys will have that. And that's an easy dish to put together because the meat was already done and frozen. So that was from the rice ball. And it's just marinara sauce, ground beef, and peas. So that's almost ready to mix with the gnocchi. There we go. A little more. So for the sausage, peppers, and onions pasta dish, I make a balsamic vinaigrette. And the pasta that I'm going to use is fettuccine. Usually I use penne, but I don't have any. So here is the remainder of my Dijon. And then I have some balsamic vinegar from Costco. And this is really cute because when you put the cap on, the spout goes back inside. How cute is that? How cute. So I'm going to put some balsamic. Normally I would put garlic, but I'm going to use garlic oil. So one less thing I have to do. I'm going to put some of that in there. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And put it on the pasta with the sausage, peppers, and onions. This dish was a dish that one time I went to John's cousin's house, an apartment in Queens somewhere. Don't know why I was there, but I went, and she made it for us. And then I asked her for the recipe. So, I mean, that was a long time ago. So I'm going to shake it, see if that's enough, add more if I need. So I put it all together, mix it, mix it, mix it. And there is the vinaigrette. Hey, listening to New York, New York by Frank Sinatra. So the meat's ready. I gotta lower that. And I'm mixing it with the gnocchi. So I mixed up the meat and the gnocchi, and this is going good. I put a little, I drizzled a little garlic oil in there just to get it going because there wasn't a lot of oil from the sausages. And then I also greased this dish with olive oil, the garlic olive oil, to give it a little, you know, je ne sais quoi. Bless you. And I'm going to pour the gnocchi in there and top it with the mozzarella cheese. So now I refilled the water because I have to get that boiling for the fettuccine for the sausages. That is smelling really good. And then over here, gnocchi with meat. And I got the mozzarella. Mozzarella. Make that all delicious. I got my oven preheating to 390 because this Whirlpool just won't cook at 375 or 400. It shuts off after a while. Something with the motherboard, probably. All right, so that is gonna go in my clean oven. Yeah, after that fire we had with the dump cake, I had to clean it. So I waited for a cold day to set it on clean mode. That actually works, and it works really well. So that is going in there until the cheese is nice and melty. And then I'm waiting for these to be done. And then I gotta slice up the sausages. So the sausages are all sliced up, and I put them back with the onions and the peppers. Looks like I could have used more onions and peppers. That might be too much for my fettuccine. But anyway, they're all gonna get mixed up. Still waiting for the water to boil. The pasta is done. This bag, I thought I'd get more. Anyway, now I'm gonna attempt to get the sausage, peppers, and onions in there. If we have extra, that could always be for one of John's sandwiches. And then I'm going to toss that about with the dressing. If I need more. Ooh, that looks good. Yep, I'll put the rest of it in. Let me do that. So I put all of it in. Now I have my dressing. Ooh, look at that. It smells delicious. And then just toss it in all together. Ooh. We haven't had this dish in a long time. One of those dishes I keep forgetting about. And then when you serve it, you just add Parmesan cheese. Such a tasty dish. I used to make it with the Tuscan Italian dressing that Trader Joe's used to make. I don't know if they still make it, but I don't see it in the stores anymore when I go to Trader Joe's. So that's done. Got to plate that up. And then that's done too. Let me get that out. And look at that. Oh my God, it's so good. I think I'm going to have a little bit of that just to try. But yep, not one, but 2 dishes tonight. Today is December 30th, so one more day. But tomorrow, we're probably going to just have pizza. So, not cooking. So, just ending 2019 with a bang. And there it is. Gnocchi, baked gnocchi parmesan, and sausage, peppers, and onions with a balsamic pasta. This one's fettuccine. We usually do penne. We're gonna top it off with some cheese, and we're gonna say goodbye to 2019. Like I said, tomorrow we're getting pizza, so this is the last homemade dinner for 2019. So, Happy New Year, God bless, and see you in 2020.